Did you know that millions of people live with high-functioning anxiety every day? It's a hidden struggle, often masked by a confident exterior, but the truth is, it's a battle that many of us face in silence. Today, I'm taking on the challenge of navigating high-functioning anxiety, and I want to share the 7 strategies I'm using to cope better. Let's dive in. High-functioning anxiety is a beast that many of us deal with, yet it often goes unnoticed because we've gotten so good at hiding it. On the outside, everything seems fine. You're hitting your goals, meeting deadlines, and appearing composed. But inside, it's a different story. There's a constant storm brewing, a relentless pressure to keep up appearances, and it's exhausting. Living with high-functioning anxiety is like constantly racing against the clock, trying to keep your emotions in check while everyone else thinks you've got it all together. The pressure to perform and achieve is suffocating, and it's no wonder that so many of us feel like we're on the verge of a breakdown. Imagine being in a perpetual state of hypervigilance, where even the smallest task feels monumental. You're constantly on edge, waiting for the other shoe to drop, and your mind races with worst-case scenarios. It's utterly draining, and yet, despite the chaos inside, you're still expected to put on a brave face and pretend everything's fine. But the truth is, we don't have to pretend. We can acknowledge our struggles and take steps to manage them. So, how do we cope with high-functioning anxiety? Here are 7 strategies that have helped me, and I believe they can help you too. The first strategy is self-compassion. When you're living with high-functioning anxiety, it's easy to beat yourself up over every mistake or perceived failure. But the truth is, you're doing the best you can, and that's something to be proud of. So, take a deep breath and offer yourself kindness, understanding, and patience. Remember, you're not alone in this struggle, and you're doing better than you think. The second strategy is to prioritize self-care. When anxiety takes over, it's easy to forget to take care of yourself, but that's exactly when you need it the most. Make time for activities that bring you joy, calm your mind, and nourish your body. Whether it's yoga, meditation, or simply taking a long hot bath, self-care should be a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. The third strategy is to challenge negative thoughts. High-functioning anxiety often leads to catastrophic thinking, assuming the worst in every situation. But most of the time, things aren't as bad as they seem. So, take a step back and challenge those thoughts. Ask yourself, is this thought really true? Is there another way to look at this situation? By questioning your thoughts, you can begin to break free from the cycle of fear and anxiety. The fourth strategy is mindfulness. Anxiety thrives on worries about the future or regrets about the past, but the present moment is all we really have. Focus on your breath, your body, and the world around you. By staying present, you can quiet that anxious voice in your head and find a sense of peace that's hard to find elsewhere. The fifth strategy is to learn to say no. High-functioning anxiety often leads to overcommitment, taking on too much and putting others' needs before your own. But you can't pour from an empty cup. Prioritize your needs and learn to say no to things that drain your energy and exacerbate your anxiety. Remember, saying no to others means saying yes to yourself, and that's incredibly powerful. Strategy number 6 is time management. When you're juggling a million things, it's easy for anxiety to take over. By organizing your tasks and breaking them down into smaller, manageable steps, you can reduce that overwhelming feeling. Prioritize what really matters, and don't be afraid to delegate or let go of tasks that aren't essential. And finally, strategy number 7, build a support network. Having people you can talk to, whether it's friends, family, or a therapist, is crucial. Sharing your thoughts and feelings with someone who understands can provide relief and perspective. Remember, you don't have to go through this alone. I want to share a personal story that really drove home the power of mindfulness for me. When I was in college, my anxiety was so overwhelming that I could barely leave my dorm room. I felt like I was drowning in fear, with no idea how to keep my head above water. But one day, I came across a simple mindfulness exercise, a breathing technique that changed everything. It helped me calm my mind and focus on the present moment, and it felt like a lifeline had been thrown my way. That experience taught me the power of mindfulness, and it's something I still rely on to this day. To recap, the 7 strategies are: Practicing self-compassion, prioritizing self-care, challenging negative thoughts, practicing mindfulness, learning to say no, managing your time effectively, and building a strong support network. These strategies can help you take control of your anxiety and start living the life you deserve. Remember, it's okay to struggle, and it's okay to ask for help. You're not alone in this. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I'd love to hear from you. What strategies have helped you cope with high-functioning anxiety? Share your story in the comments below, and let's support each other. And if you're looking for more mental health tips, be sure to check out my next video where we'll dive into even more strategies for managing anxiety. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.